Hi guys, in this episode of E810, I'm gonna be checking out pretty much all of the releases that Kang has released in 2022 that I have been yet to react to. Those being Parade, Don't Tell, Upside Down, and Nirvana. If you guys know of some releases by him which are like official releases with like music videos and you want me to check them out, definitely list them down below because I want to check out all of his releases from last year. And as far as you know, these are it. I couldn't really find any other ones, but just in case I've missed something, make sure to comment it down below. Anyway, I am decently excited to check out these releases because I know that at least some of them are proper comebacks while others are just like collaborations. But I'm hoping that I'm gonna like them. For me, Kang is, for lack of a better term, just hit or miss. Like sometimes I really enjoy some of his songs like Paranoia. For example, I really like that one. While other times it's just okay and it just doesn't really I don't really vibe with the song. And personally, I'm not really too big of a fan of his collaborations with other artists, but I'm still open to hearing them out in case I find something really cool inside of those. But yeah, there's quite a lot of songs to check out. For the most part, I'm pretty much gonna be sticking with only one reaction per song, unless it like really is interesting and I want to check it out a second time. But it's probably not gonna happen. It's probably gonna be at best one of these songs getting a second listen. And I'm doing that because there's a lot of songs and there's a lot of other videos that I have to record today, so I don't really have the time to do more than that. But anyway, I'm still gonna try to do them justice and hopefully I'm gonna enjoy them. So without further ado, let's start off the reaction with the first song, Parade, in 3, 2, 1.
어지럽게 돌고 도는 세상 겉은 완벽해 보이겠지만 그 안에 갇혀있는 너와 날 좀 내버려둬 I'll be fine 자유로운
This is an interesting beginning, not gonna lie.
이미 오래전에 잊혀진 것 기나긴 시간을 참아왔던 날만을 기다렸어
Okay, that's a hell of a switch. Okay. Okay, this is actually pretty interesting. Okay, this one might get a second listen, not gonna lie. I'm actually into this one quite a lot. This is him as the CEO of his company. He's the one that has his own like entertainment company, right? I really love these dance moves in this one, man. They're so creative and fun. I also really like the soulful vibe of this song. Like I kind of love the emotion that it has underneath. It kind of has a little bit of that vibe of the final song that you would listen to in a concert. The kind of like melancholic vibe. I love that. I'm definitely gonna be listening to this one. Oh my god. Oh, that's gonna be a second listen, my man. You can't just drop a hit on me like that. Okay. Not gonna lie, this one kind of hit me like a truck. I did not expect to enjoy this one anywhere near as much. Like I said, I feel like sometimes I'm a little biased against Kang Daniel in terms when it comes to his music, because he does seem to do a lot of collaborations with other artists, and I'm not really necessarily too big of a fan of the collaborations that he seems to do. I feel like most of the time the collaborations detract from him, because he always seems to collaborate with artists that I personally don't listen to, nor am I for the most part aware of, and not with artists that I know that I would find it cool for him to collab with. But yeah, still, like I said, I don't necessarily know which of these releases are like proper comebacks and which are just like promotional collaborations or whatever. So I didn't know what to expect from this one, but I definitely did not expect like this level of quality. Probably stupidly, it was stupidly of me to feel like that, but it is how I felt, and I'm honestly glad that I was wrong. This is a really good song, and it's also very different from previous songs of his that I've enjoyed. Like I said, like Paranoia. Paranoia was really hard-hitting and kind of edgy, and that's why I loved it. Even though at first I kind of didn't like it when I listened to it in the reaction, but then I really grew to enjoy it a lot. But this one, I'm into it right off the bat. It's really catchy. It's playful, yet still kind of emotional and melancholic. Like, I love it. It's such a really cool combination of those things. And the choreo is really fun and playful. I wouldn't be surprised if like he was the one who choreographed it or something along those lines. I don't know. It just feels like somebody with a little bit more imagination and inspiration kind of created it, because it doesn't feel like just like K-pop choreo. It just feels like there's a little bit more thought put into it, you know? But yeah, I just want to listen to it honestly a second time because it was such a fun song. So without further ado, let's get into Parade again in 3, 2, 1.
어지럽게 돌고 도는 세상 겉은 완벽해 보이겠지만 그 안에 갇혀있는 너와 날 좀 내버려둬 we'll be fine 자유로움은 아름다운 것 이미 오래전에 잊혀진 것 기나긴 시간을 참아왔던 날만을 기다렸어
I don't know why I got this vibe, but really, this feels like how he would dance at his wedding or something. I know that it kind of is out of nowhere, but that's the kind of vibe from the choreo that I'm getting. I love the vibe of this song. This kind of melancholic vibe is so good. I think that's why it gives me the vibe of him dancing at his wedding or something, because that is the kind of moment where it's both a happy and a kind of like sad moment. It's happy because you find you're gonna be married to like your significant other, but at the same time it means you're like growing up and growing older and everything. It is a melancholic feeling, and I love that about it. I love it. This is such a good song. I still feel like I probably enjoy Paranoia more because it's just a little bit more my taste, but this is still really good and I really enjoy it. Which is why I'm gonna give this one a solid 9 out of 10. And I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10, not because I don't think it's a 10 out of 10 song. I'm honestly blown away by how good it was, honestly, because I did not expect it to be this good. But I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 because I feel like that's the more accurate rating. Because, for example, right now I would rate Paranoia a 9.4 out of 10. So this one is right behind it in terms of how much I enjoy it, and I'm definitely going to be listening to it. But it's just that I feel like if I give it a 10 out of 10, it's a little bit overblown. And I honestly feel like most of the time whenever I do give a song a 10 out of 10, unless I genuinely like come off as mind blown in the reaction itself, it's probably a little overrated. Not because I'm like lying or anything, but because whenever I listen to a song for the first time, it obviously comes off as more enjoyable than it actually is long term. And I feel like this, just for whatever reason, I can actually feel that that is going to be the rating for the song that is going to stick long term, the 9 out of 10. It just feels like a 9 out of 10 song, and I love it. But we still have 3 more songs to check out before we end this video, so let's just get on with it with the next song, Don't Tell, in 3, 2, 1.
내게 무슨 말을 원해 뭔가 낯선 기분 저물어 가는 태양에 잠시를 맡길래 with you yeah. 눈을 떠 마마마 마주본 눈빛을 느끼고 마마마 yeah. No way 넌 널 자유롭게 해 yeah. 우린 지금 higher 번져가 like fire 아름다워 admire
Okay, this one is also pretty good. What the heck? Dude, he's so good. I should stop underrating him. Okay, not gonna lie, she's actually much better incorporated in the song than I thought she was going to be. She actually feels like she belongs in the song. I love that. What the heck, dude? I love the little bit of Latino vibe in this. Dude, this song is so much better than I thought it was gonna be. What the hell? And the choreo is insane as well. Those backup dancers are giving it their all. Dude, I'm really sorry, but I'm not gonna be able to listen to this one a second time. Like, I want to. I really do. But if I do that, the video is gonna be way too long. So I'm sadly not gonna be able to. Like I said, I can only do one of these songs twice. Otherwise, it's just gonna be way too much of a chore for me to get through all of them, and just it's gonna make the video way too long. But man, I really feel like it would deserve a second listen because it was really good, and it was genuinely so much better than I thought it was going to be. I'm not gonna lie, I was biased against the inclusion of Jessie in this song because from what I've seen from her, I've not really listened to her music or anything, but sometimes she really comes off as a little bit too much of a personality for me. Like, she's a little bit too extroverted for me, and that has kind of tainted my opinion of her as an artist, I guess. So I was against the idea of her being in this song, but not gonna lie, she was actually really well included in the song, and practically I feel like if you actually took her out, the song wouldn't hit as good. You know, I think this song was made for them together, and it's really good. Because of Jessie's inclusion, I didn't expect that I was gonna like it, but it is really good. Debatably better than Parade. I mean, I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell at this point because I definitely dig the Latino vibe of this song with like the guitar in the background more than the melancholy vibe of Parade. For me, whenever an instrumental has a guitar in it in a significant manner, I always love the song. Like, you cannot go wrong with a guitar if you want to appeal to me. But yeah, I feel like overall, for all intents and purposes, the songs are basically the same quality, but man, I love this one so much more than I thought I was going to. I really dig it. I would have preferred maybe a little bit more energetic version of this song, but again, that's just my personal preferences rather than any objective criticism or quality or anything. So it's basically fine. Like, I like it a lot the way it is. And like I said, for all intents and purposes, the song is as enjoyable as Parade is. But in terms of a rating, I am gonna go with more of an 8.7 out of 10. Because like I said, I feel like maybe a little bit more bombast wouldn't have heard the song. Like, a little bit more energy wouldn't have heard the song. Even though it still works as like a, I don't know what to call it, like a more of a flowy Latino song. Like this, there's plenty of Latino songs like this one. So it still works fine. I just would have preferred a little bit more energy for me personally, but yeah, I really like this one a lot. At this rate, I feel like I'm not gonna hate any one of these songs of his. I'm gonna love all of them, and I'm gonna beat myself up for taking so long to react to all of these because they're welcome additions to my playlist so far. But yeah, we still have 2 more songs to get through, so without further ado, let's get into the next one, Upside Down, in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this guy is, I guess, part of his main backup dancers. And this guy as well, because I already have started to remember their faces. So far, this one is my least favorite. Not because it's bad, but it's the most boring so far. I really dig this part though.
상상이라 하기엔 원하는 the reason 알 수가 없네 나 혼자만 뒤로 가는 것 같아 다시 바꿔놔야겠어 거꾸로 돌려 모든 걸 위아래로 upside down
I really dig the chorus, that's for sure. I think the reason why I enjoyed this one a little less than the other two is because this one feels a little bit more of a B-side. I still like it a lot though, don't get me wrong. Oh my god, that's one of my nightmares. Seeing, like... I'm gonna talk about it after the music video. Man, how the hell are we 3 for 3 right now? I'm so surprised. I honestly, one of the reasons why I guess it kind of took me so long to react to all of these songs is because I didn't expect that I was going to enjoy them. So it kind of always felt like a chore that I would have to sit down and react to all of these songs, especially all of them together. And yet I've loved 3 out of the 3 songs so far. Like, what the hell? At this point, I'm 100% going to enjoy the final one as well. Man, though, like, yeah, I still like it a little less than Parade and Don't Tell, but it's still good. Like, the chorus, I think, is good enough and carries the rest of the song for me, and I like it, but... I mean, I'm kind of speechless, honestly, considering how much I've enjoyed this. It feels like I'm listening to a really good album right now. Having so many songs of his be so enjoyable, like, usually that only happens whenever I react to albums, and yeah, I love it. So what I was going to say at that point in the music video where he was upside down and he was looking at the night sky, that's one of my fucking nightmares. I definitely remember dreaming at some point in my life that the world was like upside down and I was scared that I was going to fall towards the sky. I guess I have that fear because I have a little bit of a fear of heights because of my mom. She also has that. And like, have you ever like, for example, lied on the grass and we looked at the sky, and sometimes like your brain kind of starts to think that the sky is down, whereas the way you are lying is up. So yeah, it feels like you're gonna any second fall down towards the sky. Like that's the kind of vibe that I got from that scene there, and I love that. I know it's a little bit of a sidetrack, but I wanted to mention it. But yeah, for the song itself, I feel like it's a little blander compared to the other 2 songs, and it doesn't quite have as much personality. This one just feels like a K-pop song, more or less, for lack of a better term. But it's still fine, it's still catchy, I still enjoy it, it's still Kang Daniel, so I'm perfectly satisfied. I just feel like the other 2 had a little bit more personality to them, but it's still fine, I liked it a lot. And in terms of rating for this one, I know that we're kind of going down in terms of the ratings, but they're basically the same for all intents and purposes for me. And this one is going to be an 8.5 out of 10. I still really like it. Like I said, basically the same ratings for all intents and purposes. But if we are, for a lack of, for an accurate representation of these songs and an accurate way to like tell them apart in terms of their quality, like I said, Parade is a 9 out of 10, Don't Tell is an 8.7, and this one is an 8.5. Now, what the final song is going to be, Nirvana, I don't know. So without further ado, let's get into it and find out in 3, 2, 1. I'm in love. I'm in love. Right off the bat, I can tell you, I'm gonna love this song. Oh my god. Why is this so good already?
잠시 눈을 감아 그곳은 멀지 않아 So don't you wanna fly around the world with me 나나나 이 밤을 깨워 I know you wanna 눈부신 Nirvana 나나나 all around
I swear, these are the 4 best Kang Daniel songs I've ever heard. I also love his jacket.
Living let's fly across the ocean 중심 따위 내려 그냥 lost in the motion 하늘 위봉 떠있는 너와 나에게 더 이상은 느껴지는 gravity 까마득해 우리 밤 쭉 Nirvana we can go 절대 안 밟아 never slow 순간의 전율을 피하지 말고 팔을 벌려 하늘 위로 It's hard that we know
This is like what the previous song was, but even better, man. Man, why did I take so long to react to all of these songs? They're so good! And it's still going! Oh my god, I love the build-up. I feel like the chorus could have been a little bit more impactful, but the build-up to it is so good. I'm in love, man. What the hell?
Take me to Nirvana.
Man, we're on a hell of a road today. Like, literally, this is the 9th song that I've checked out today, and not a single one of the 9 songs, K-pop songs that I've checked out today has been bad. I don't understand why sometimes whenever I do like this kind of recording sessions, it turns out so good. Like, how does it sometimes we get so many good songs and sometimes I barely manage to like get through so many of them? Like, I don't get it, but like, this is amazing. These are the 4 best Kang Daniel songs I've ever heard. Like, they're straight up all of a sudden like 5 or 6 Kang Daniel songs that I want to listen to all the time. Until now, the only song of his that I really listened to constantly was Paranoia. Now we have 5 of them. What? I'm so shocked, man. I did not expect that at all. Like I said, I genuinely thought most of these songs were not gonna be enjoyable. Nowhere near it. And yet, I'm in love with these 4 songs. I'm in love, I tell you. There's barely any criticism I can muster up for any of them, you know? Like for Parade, the jump from, I guess, the verses to the chorus is a little sharp and out of nowhere. For Don't Tell, I feel like it could be a little bit more energetic. For Upside Down, I feel like the verses were a little weak and the song in general was slightly blunt, but the chorus made up for it for the most part. And for this song, I feel like the verses and the build-up was really good, but the chorus could have been a little bit more impactful, but it still works. Like, all of these songs still work. But I guess that's why they're not quite 10 out of 10. But yeah, I love this song as well. I genuinely easily could have listened to any of these songs twice. They all kind of deserve it, but when I do more than like one song per video, I just don't have the time to react to every single one of them twice. It's gonna make it like way too long of a video. But yeah, in terms of rating for this one, I'm also gonna give it an 8.9 out of 10. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of what Upside Down was, but a little better. It would have been probably better if these two songs switched their choruses, because I feel like the chorus of this one probably fits a little better with the previous song, whereas the chorus of the previous song was a little better than this one, so it would have worked better here. But regardless, I love all four of these songs, and I'm mad at myself for taking so long to react to this, but I'm glad that I finally did, because now I have 4 more songs to add to my playlist. But yeah, if you guys want me to check out some Kang Daniel B-sides, because I feel like at this point in time, it's about time for me to do that as well, comment it down below, let me know that there is a demand for a reaction like that, and potentially also go to my Patreon or Coffee account, where there is a tier specifically created for people who want to basically demand me to do a reaction to any K-pop group, album, or a music video. Go over there and read it up, exactly what it entails, but yeah, that's basically what you can do. Otherwise, I'll probably eventually react to B-sides from him, but it's probably gonna be a while. But yeah, what did you guys think about these 4 songs? Comment your thoughts down below and let's have a discussion about this. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 4 patrons on Patreon: Omar Bridgman, Deadpool, Corby Dead, and Theo Rose Gelatly. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it, it really means a lot to me. You have decided to support me, you have continued to support me for such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Wattpad, where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Coffee account, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with someone who you think might enjoy. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!